What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So this is part 2 to the Bully Dog Programmer, and caught some flack last time. That's because I had some music on there. I apologize. The music was too loud. You guys couldn't hear me. So this is part 2. So I guess let's hop in. Let's get into it. All right, guys, we're here in the truck. I've got the truck turned on and running. I do have a check engine light. I have a knock sensor, and probably gonna change that out here soon, but possibly doing an LSA supercharger, so I'm gonna wait because I've already got stuff in the back, so maybe. So here we are, guys. My headlights are on, so it auto dims. Cut the headlights off, lightens back up. So the programmer pretty much tells you, you can change stuff like the RPM, intake. I got trans temp and throttle, but you can change all these to whatever you want, and you just hit it and it'll pop it up on the big screen over here. So I usually leave mine on trans temp because I'm usually pulling a lot. So before I got the programmer, truck probably got like, I don't know, 15, like high 15, 16 miles to the gallon. And so I put it on there, and it's just a regular tune. I think it's the economy tune, so it's nothing crazy. I don't have no towing tune or anything on. And I tow a RZR every weekend, pretty much. Like haven't been a weekend in probably 3 months that I have not towed my RZR. And the truck is averaging 17.5 miles to the gallon, so not very bad. And a lot of times, like it was at 17.8, it's gone down a couple because I've pulled up some hills and it's kind of struggled because it's only a 5.3 truck and it's got a ton of miles on it, but it's really clean. But the programmer could definitely tell a difference in the power and the torque. Like I said, you can set all your gauges up, like you got speed, coolant, and all that for gauge 1. Gauge 2, you can go to throttle, battery, intake, trans temp, all that. And the rest of the gauges are the same. So there's a bunch of other different stuff. Like I said, you can do performance testing, which pretty much, I think I'll do like a 0 to 60 and all that. But, yeah. So, yeah, 0 to 60, 0 to 100, stuff like that. I don't really mess with that stuff because I don't like race my truck. It's my daily driver. So this thing will tell you pretty much everything. Tell you RPM. It'll tell you anything you want to know about your truck. Trans temps, definitely, because I don't have a trans temp gauge in my truck. So I have that, and I usually keep that on so I can see, and my trans don't usually get over like 160 something degrees. So it stays relatively cool. And actually pulling the RZR, it actually gets to like 140. Like it stays pretty cool. So I think that's cool. But anyways, the programmer is well worth the money in my opinion. Like I said, my truck's averaging 17.5, and that's after pulling the trailer all weekend, and I've pulled it Saturday and Sunday, so I could actually do better. I might zero it out, but back and forth to work, like it was doing almost 18 miles to the gallon back and forth to work. So, and I don't drive harder, but I drive about 40, I'd say probably 45 miles both ways on the interstate a day, and I usually average about 75-80 miles an hour. So, and the only thing else that's done to the truck is I got a MagnaFlow muffler on it, and the truck runs really good. Programmer definitely helped the power out. If you're looking for something to help power out but you don't want to spend a bunch of money, I would definitely go. So yeah, guys, I would definitely recommend this if you're wanting to get into a little bit more power for pretty cheap, because they're not that expensive. Actually, you can probably find one on Facebook pre-owned, fairly reasonable. You do have to pull some fuses. I'm not sure how many fuses and all that. I can let you guys know and make a video on that if you guys would like to see that. Show you how to install it, which fuses to pull and all that. Just let me know if you guys want to see that, because I can definitely do that. But like I said, I think I got mine on Marketplace for I think 160, 180 bucks, and yeah, I've enjoyed it so far. And also I like that, looks cool. You got your gauges and stuff like that. So, but yeah, that's gonna do it for this video, guys. Please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and peace.